finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Kelly on the counter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On the carry is Kelly. Kelly with a first down and more. And some room to run.
I gave you that.
Touchdown, LA! Joshua Kelly with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yards the gain on the kick, but it's
not
much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 38, Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. The play fake. Here's Jackson. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 53 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 29, Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Running on first down, Eckler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They run on first down with Jackson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Herbert. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Louis VR on my boat. Call me Money Making Blade. I love the game. I love the hustle.
A reminder coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins.
Like a mini boy, worried about
calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. Again, Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Watkins
Get your ass up.
He's got it. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after.
I love that man coverage time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love that shit,
And Jackson throwing once more, buying time to his left. And he'll take it
I love that,
into the
man.
end zone for a Ravens
God, I
touchdown.
love that shit. I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away.
I love that, man.
And the
Stay
Ravens
in
have
that,
taken
please.
the lead.
Stay in that shit, man. Please
John
stay in
Harbaugh
that.
thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw.
No!
It'll be intercepted.
Ah, the wrong
Picked
nigga
off by
move.
Nasir Adderley.
Damn.
And the Chargers
Wrong
are going to
nigga
have the
fucking move.
football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches
That's
insane
what you
when
should
they're
have
thinking
done.
about,
Save your time
hey,
out.
we got a shot at points already. We're already
They're in
in a
the
spot
pocket,
where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? Herbert on first down now. And this is caught by Williams. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Allen has it, left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 35 yards.
Why you turn your mic over when you
Take
score?
the lead.
Yeah, take that
That
shit
could be an
back out.
important swing right there.
Ass. Why you turn them shit back good when you score? That's
The point you
ass.
just made there could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The clock still stopped.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the ball moving, and sometimes you want to defend.
That's what I scream when I'm bleeding on. Thug life, too rich with it, so I've been trying to live a low life. Not for all the time, so I've been trying to see what heaven like to give me. But they miss, I say these niggas ain't a steppin'. I ain't worried about that shit, I tell my mama I'm forever fine. He gon' pay that fine. He violates, change my mind. Takes money and murder, plus they D4 fight like diamonds. Them nigga hoes, they only say shit about when I just want my soul, get them gone, I'm gon' stand some. In the street online because I'm dying and I'm dangerous. Gangsta, how niggas came in and leaving on. Gangsta, hope that's what I scream when I'm bleeding on. Thug life, too rich with it, so I've been trying to live a low life. Down for all the time, so I've been trying to see what heaven like to give me. But they miss, I say these niggas ain't a steppin'. I ain't worried about that shit, I tell my mama I'm forever fine. No, I keep that ass, I remember when he said that. I say my time to cry when don't pay left, I play it safe. She fuck with the ops, she cannot be my bed. They want that beam on top of the diamond on my face. Everybody I speak about, they know I ain't lying, I ain't never tell dog. My brother slain, I ain't need to be dying, they say I'm blessed. I'm too ahead of my time, I'm overdue, that's what they hate. I ain't scared, know that I could die, you could get it too. Niggas want my soul, get them gone, I'm on side. In the street online, because I'm dying and I'm dying. Gangsta, how niggas came in and leaving on. Gangsta, hope that's what I scream when I'm bleeding on. Thug life.
Live a low life.
For all this time, so I've been trying to see
No! What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
First and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Ass, dog. This is shit.
I'm just trying to make 100 G's up this flip. Made them on my soul, get them gone. In the street, I'm riding cause I'm thugging and I'm dangerous. Gangsta, how niggas came in and leaving all gangsta. Hope that's what I scream while I'm bleeding all thug life. Too rich for this, so I've been trying to live a low life. Been down for all this time, so I've been trying to see what living like to get me. But they miss, I say these niggas ain't a different. I ain't worried about this shit, I tell my mama I'm forever fine.
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Solid rush was coming. Hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson. And this is going to be
no! I knew I should have. Oh my god, son. Oh my god. Every time you in man, I'm busting your ass, bro. Every time. Every time you in that shit. Ain't in that shit no more. Every time you in that shit. Every time, son. It's not a time that I'm not, son.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
There you go.
Open man is Duvernay.
There we go. There we go. There we fucking go. There we go. It's not a time. And you still like I don't know why you in that shit. I really don't. I do not know why.
Circle that drive because that might be
I don't know why.
Well executed to give him a little cushion.
You need to find something else to do.
You talk about them
it's over. Now. You need to find something else to do. Every time you in man, I'm going to do that to you. Every time. Every time. I don't even have to run with them like Jackson. I'm going to do that every time.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit.
Throw that ball.
Now,
Get that shit out of here. Throw that
urgency
football.
has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go
Throw
3
that
and
football,
out and
nigga.
run the risk of
Yeah,
falling
throw
behind
that football.
substantially. But you have
Throw
to
that
do it
football.
without pressing.
Throw that
Because
football,
pressing,
Ty.
that'll lead you into bigger
Throw that
errors.
football. Throw that football, Ty. Yeah, throw that shit.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time.
Yeah, throw that ball.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throw that ball. He might run it right here.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Now room for Eckler. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 142 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
What you doing?
So they'll come up first and 10
as long as you
now
run
from
the
the
clock out
33.
like you're doing, I don't care.
They'll try the air now with Herbert.
Oh, yeah.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, yeah.
Big loss here as he's taken
You trying to wait to see your running back, somebody's going to move. Nope. You got to make a move.
What persistence, and that persistence
They don't
pays
know how to do
off.
that,
Tracks
though.
him down for a 19-yard loss. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert on the move to his left. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Powers through. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Murray. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Shit, overtime.
For the Ravens touchdown. Latavius Murray, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Charger drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good.
He only ran the ball
You've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
That's not your game.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his left. And he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make...
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
That nigga Lamar Jackson balling right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga balling, boy.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Check him out.
This
nigga Lamar Jackson balling. He about to have 500 yards. Man.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I want to throw the football. I ain't want to run this shit no more.
Play action. It's Jackson.
And
his throw is going to be incomplete.
I had that nigga, son. My mother had he underthrew that nigga.
And it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, all right.
Touchdown.
It's
Hollywood Brown.
You smell me?
Hollywood, Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
29 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
I want to get 500 yards, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. He quit that shit.